idea. I'm wagging the tail. How nice is it? Showering and enjoying nature at the same time. Okay, we're at South Caravan, just outside of Bundy, and we're going to stay at my uncle's place for a week or so. He's got beautiful spots, some acreage here, and used to have an old equestrian oval, and now he's turned it into a place where we can go camp. Well, my mum and dad are camping here, staying here for a while, so there's plenty of room for all of us. So come check it out. Mum and Dad look like they're set up here permanently, don't they? They're in Bundy for a fair while. They're looking after my grandma. Pretty much she's 93 and they're here till she's here. So they've made themselves quite comfortable. And can't wait for you guys to check out Bob and the rest of his crew here. Bob, my uncle, is a huge larrikin. Always got a joke to tell. There is definitely some funny stuff happening around here, so I'm sure we'll bring you along for their Sunday sesh and a few things that we get up to out here at South Caravan.
Trina wants to learn how to drive the caravan and that. She's done it before, she tows and that, but backing. So let's have a look how she goes at backing. I'll be honest, probably not the best start because I would have been straight. She's on the angle already, but look. Look, that's better. She's turned the wheels the wrong way, but she'll soon work that out. She'll come back like a snake. Just to give you an idea, we're trying to get into here, so she's got to bring it. Yeah, but that's good, that's good. Now I'd straighten up the wheels. No, she goes too far all the time the wrong way. See, and now she'll work out that she's gone, oops. I'll have to go up and give her some help for instructions. I try and tell her that if you want the tail of the van to go to your right, you got to turn left. If you want the tail of the van to go to the left, you got to pull down on the right hand side of the wheel. Let's go and see how she's going. How you going, madam?
I have no idea what I'm doing. You do know that, don't you?
What's happening?
I have absolutely no idea. I'm wagging the tail.
The tail's wagging you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that way around.
She just hasn't got this concept, like I said, of pull the right hand side down and that'll turn the back to the left. You pull the left hand wheel down, it turns to the right.
Don't tell me that way. I've got to know if it's in that mirror there,
yes.
What way do I pull it? If it's in that mirror, I pull it that way to go back to the right.
Yes.
Yes. But then I pull too far and then it goes that way.
She does, and we end up snaking, a really big snaking.
My problem is I pull too far. I pull too much.
Oh no, where's this pulling? I want some of this pulling.
You have to?
No. There's no pulling problems here, but I've got something you can pull too far.
Okay.
That, my friend, could nearly be enough. We'll get out and weigh it, but... Weigh it. We'll get out and have a look. I didn't get to film it all, but I should have set the camera up, but she actually did it. She did a pretty good job.
It does help having Kane there to sort of tell me, but I'm getting it a bit more that I know if it's in what mirror, what way to turn. And that, for me, is a big start.
Trina terms, when I'm explaining Trina terms. So when I say left, that's because she's lefty. She's a, what do you call it? A Molly Duker.
Molly Duker,
She's a Molly Duker. She thinks left is right, and then right is left.
and forward is backwards.
That's right, it gets very confusing, so I just have to learn that lingo.
Yeah.
Because she's not going to change for mine.
Hell no, you got to learn the Katrina lingo, buddy. When you get out, you just got to check the van, make sure everything's right. So you got to check the place, go give it a look over, you got to have it a bit of a scratch, go kick the tyres, and then you got to go and have a little feel of the camera person.
The camera person loves a good feel.
And then you go, I think that's a pretty good spot. I did well.
And then sit down and watch your setup.
You're like, what have you done all day? Oh, I've worked hard all day. Well, have I got a story for you? We thought we were finished with Brisbane. We thought we could have a little break. We could head on out, got to Bundy. We were just chilling, really enjoying it. And our eldest Tom rings us to tell us that our youngest, Will, was in hospital with appendicitis. Like, okay, that's just fairly normal, we'll chill, that's okay. They kept us in contact, he had his appendix out, and he went home from hospital that next day. And then on Saturday night, evening, Tom had told me Will wasn't doing so well. Talking to Will, he wasn't doing very well at all, in a fair bit of pain, throwing up. In the end, his friends came home from a party, took him back to the hospital, to emergency, because he was in severe pain and could not stop throwing up. And that was my Saturday night, and I was, as a mama bear, worried, anxious. So we ended up jumping in the car on Sunday, driving down to Brisbane. I thought about filming it, but to tell you the truth, I was worried and concerned about Will that I really just didn't even consider getting the camera out that much. Didn't feel like being on it. Got down to hospital. He wasn't doing so well when we first got there. He had an obstruction in his small intestine. So what had actually happened when he had the operation for the appendix, they moved things around in there, and his small intestine just went down and touched and caused a blockage, so nothing was getting through, so it was giving him severe pain. After a few days in hospital, they had a tube in and they were sucking out some stuff, and it just sort of seemed to slowly pop open again, and he was able to come home. But I tell you what, I'm so glad we're only in Bundaberg, so it was just a quick 4-hour drive down to Brisbane. I'm so glad that we came, because I would have been so worried. And the boys just, they're 20 and 22, but they still needed their parents for a bit of support. And Kane had to come down anyway on Friday to have a heart appointment. It was just a check-up with a nurse, so he was going to catch the train. So we thought we've got to be here anyway, so we just stayed again with Kane's wonderful cousin. She was just like, and her husband opened the door, yep, you're back, oh, we're home. So that was really good. Will's out of hospital, Will's all good now. So I'm just waiting for Kane to finish his appointment, and we'll be back on the road to Bundy. But I tell you, things never seem to go to plan, do they? I like a plan, I like to stick to a plan, but yeah, it doesn't really happen with our family. Now I'd love to be telling you that we're introducing you to a brand new hip camp on the banks of the Burnett River, but unfortunately we are not for you guys, because my parents are house sitting, and this is where we're staying in South Calan at the moment on the banks of the Burnett River. How beautiful is this? Now if you've got a hip camp and you'd like us to come check it out, give us a bell in the comments or talk to us on social media, because we love checking out places like this which have absolutely nobody around, just us, and you have these amazing views. We do like water and we do like good views. Like really, you can't beat a campsite if they've got those two things.
I'm just about to make some lunch, but I've got a view of the river in the background. Today it is not raining, so which is fantastic, because we seem to be in the rain all the time. Not that we ever complain. Rain's good, we have a bit of downtime, but I'd really like to get the sups out, get down on that river and maybe do some exploring on it. Got my cane shirt on today, so this job has to be done by Kane, because if I can't do it, no one can. Okay, we've got an MDC camper, we've got electric awning, and I looked up some anti-flat kits for it because ours didn't come with one, and I found the Aussie Traveller was the best one I can get, and we got it off Outback Equipment.
The moment of truth. It'll be whether Katrina can do it by herself is the moment of truth. Probably not at the moment. Yeah, I was going to say.
We didn't tighten up the middle.
I was actually thinking that, and I'm like, no, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll ask that first. I'll just check later.
Obviously, my built-in instructions aren't working all that well. Okay, anti-flat kit.
And, I don't know if you can hear it, but it is windy out there. It's definitely not moving. It looks so much stronger.
And I just got the curvy centre bar to put in now.
And that'll help with rain, won't it?
Yep, that'll sit up, curve right up, help with.
Yeah.
Like so.
Yeah, all these shags.
Oh my goodness.
Look at them all coming this way. Look.
There's like hundreds of shags. It's like a shag fest. Sorry, cracked myself up. Are they feeding?
Must be, I think. They must be on the something there.
It looks like it. It's like they've circled something, Dad. It's like they're circling like some fish or something like that. It's not very often I get out of bed to go watch a sunrise, and it is 5 a.m. and it looks like a frigging sunset because the clouds just came. It was coming up, it was beautiful, and look at it now. It looks like a set. Stupid bloody sunrise. Now I know why I don't get up, I stay in bed. Seriously, how nice is it? Showering and enjoying nature at the same time. This is the best shower I have ever been into. They talk about all those outdoor outback showers, but this is inside with our own private garden. Just gorgeous, and you can just enjoy it while you shower. Oh no, don't show us nipple. An idiot. That's so funny. You know that's going in YouTube, don't you?
No, it's got to be clean. This is a clean channel.
It is. Look how clean you are.
I am clean, like I said, it's a clean channel.
Well, it's time for us to head off from Bundy and slowly make our way up to Townsville. But we like hearing from you guys, so chuck a comment below. Do you like staying in hip camps? Do you own a hip camp? Have you stayed in Bundaberg or on the banks of the Burnett River? Chuck it in a comment below. We'd love to hear from you guys. Otherwise, don't forget to like, subscribe, and jump on that bell and hit it so you get a notification when our next episode's out. Whoa, stop! I think I saw something in the bushes. Let's go for a closer look. He's like, if I pretend I'm a log, they'll leave me alone. What do you reckon?
Look, I think that's his plan. He's lowered down to the ground, all stealthy.
Yeah.
But go a little closer. Let's watch him run.
Okay. What if he runs up my leg though?
Well, don't go in front of him.
Hello, beautiful. Hello. Scared the shit out of me. And you knew he was going to do that.
That's what you get for going too close.
Okay, we'll leave him alone now and let him go back to peace. Okay, now we're finally leaving. We're hitting the road, we're heading to Townsville, so make sure you tune in for next week's episode to see where we end up. Catch you next week. Well, we ready to start again, Katrina? Are you ready? Are you ready? Really? Why are you filming me now? I'm trying to hide. What are you only going to do, Kane?
One take. So, like I said, let me do my hair and get all handsome.